What's up, girls? So today we are here with Miss Arby's, which I haven't had since probably 2012. So we love, ooh, fuck! These little, yeah, baby. Yeah. Okay. I have so much to update you guys on, and so many stories. You're not even gonna believe what has happened to me this week. I felt like I was in the fucking Twilight Zone for the entire thing, and now I just made it out, and as soon as I, ran out of there, I said, shoot, I gotta tell all my fucking people about it, So I just realized that I ordered a small, but they gave me a medium? Whoa! God's really looking out for me today. He said, sorry for all that shit I put you through this week. Here's a fucking medium French fry. Honestly, I'm grateful. I have not had these. I'm trying to start this video and talk and tell y'all things, but I haven't had these in so long, and I forgot how good they are. Oof. Story time! Woo woo! Ooh, yeah, I bet y'all weren't expecting that, because, my ass telling a story? Who would have guessed? I get nervous when people drive by. And they're, looking at me. I'm like, sorry, I'm talking to myself. Jeez. She's a crunchy one. So, story numero uno. I think I only have this one story, but I don't know. Maybe I'll think of more. So I'm hanging out at my house. And I have told you all, most people in my neighborhood, they can't afford cars, so they walk everywhere. So I'm sitting on the porch, and this man is, walking by on the sidewalk. So at first, I don't think anything of it, okay? It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm sitting out there, big chilling, alright? And this man's walking by. I don't think anything because I'm like, hey, people walk by this place all the time, Not a big deal. I really gotta start looking. I'm sorry. I gotta start looking over there. So, he's walking. And I notice he's kind of looking at my car. And I was like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to wait and see if he tries to break into it. Because my car, you can't, AAA couldn't even get into it. So, if they can't, a crackhead can't either. So, I was worried. I was like, I'm going to wait and see what he does. Because there's literally nothing in my car anyways. And it's fully insured. So, I ain't worried. I was trying to catch this man doing something dirty. So, he's, looking at my car from the sidewalk. And then, he starts walking up my damn driveway. I was like, okay. And where I'm sitting, you really can't see me at all. I scare my roommates all the time when I'm sitting out there. They'll come home, not see me, and I'm just sitting there in the corner hi, sister! And then, yeah, I scare the shit out of them. But so, so he starts walking up my driveway, and I'm like, alright, time to hear another story about somebody getting their shit blown up. Here we go. What's this guy want? So he's walking up, and he literally goes up my driveway, starts walking up my house, okay? Walking up the little sidewalk, and, is at my porch. Literally, he's, walking up the damn steps to my porch. At this point, he's, 3 or 4 feet away from me. And so I'm sitting there, and I said, hi, what you doing? And he goes, whoa, I didn't see you there. I had no idea you were here. What? I didn't see you. And I'm like, well, yeah, clearly you didn't because you were trying to, fucking break in or something. Obviously, you weren't planning on anybody sitting here watching you. So, I was like, can I help you? And he goes, yeah, miss, I've been going door to door, actually. I was about to knock on your door, to see if anybody was home so I could talk to you guys. And I was like, okay. And he goes, yeah, I just left my hospital room, actually. I don't live anywhere near a hospital. And it was 11:30 at night. He goes, I actually just left my hospital room. And if you don't believe me, I got this bracelet on my ankle. And he, like, lifted up his jeans so he can show me this fucking piece of paper tied around his ankle. And he's like, yeah, that's my hospital band. If you don't believe me, I really just came from there. Totally just came from the hospital. And I was like, okay. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm about to have to fight this man and get him off my fucking porch. I'm sitting there, I'm like, who ever in the history of the world has gone to the hospital and they don't put the little band on your wrist? Why wouldn't it be on his wrist? Why his ankle? Have you ever been to the doctors and they're like, hey, lift up your pants, I have to put a band around your ankle? So it was probably like, I don't know, he probably like taped it to himself or something to make it look more believable. I don't know at this point. So he goes, yeah, I just left my hospital, blah, blah, blah. Totally was just there. And now I'm going to the pharmacy to pick up my meds. But I don't have enough money for it, so I was wondering if you could give me like $6, because I'm walking up to the pharmacy right now and I really need the money. Again, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but it was 11:30 at night on a Tuesday. So I'm pretty sure he wasn't headed to the pharmacy. So he's like, can you just give me some money? I was like, no, sorry, don't carry cash on me. And he's like, oh, man, I just need $6. Like, are you sure? I just need $6, man. Like, oh. And I was like, nope, still don't carry cash. And he goes, oh, okay. Do you smoke cigs? I was like, no, I don't. Can I help you with anything else? And he was like, no, I was just wondering. Thank you so much, sweetie. I'll leave you alone. Have a good night. And then just walks off my porch. Walks away. See ya. And I haven't seen him since. I've been watching out for him. But, yeah. So that was how I almost had to fight a man. Which is fine. It happens. But that's not where the story ends. I was not home alone at this time. Okay? My roommate was home. And my boyfriend was home. But he was upstairs. And so was she. I text both of them. And I don't get a response. I swear to God, y'all. I'm sitting out there. I'm like, hello? Can somebody come help me? Hello? There's a man here. Hello? No response. I was like, what the hell does a girl gotta do? And so I thought about texting 911. Because if you've ever seen The Office, that's how Michael Scott gets people to reply to him. So I was thinking about that. But this is where the next segment, we're going to segue to a new topic. I really think that, like, if I type 911 on my phone and they, like, watch that, what if the police show up at my house? You know? So I wanted to text one of them and be like, 911, there's a man outside. But then I was like, hold on, I can't do that because the goddamn government is watching my phone and they know exactly where I am, exactly what I'm doing. And if I type that, they're going to be like, oh, send her help. Like, hey, y'all, she needs some help. As soon as they see the text go through. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place in this video, but hold on, it'll make sense for my next story time. So I was like, oh, no, can't call 911, whatever. Don't want the police to show up at my house. you may be thinking, Kayla, that's a little dramatic. I don't think if you, like, type 911, they're gonna show up. Fun fact, it happened to me once. When I was about 6 years old, and I called the cops on my little brother. So, I was in 1st or 2nd grade at the time, and we had that day where, like, a police officer comes to your class. Hi, I'm still sitting here. She's done with her smoke break. So a police officer, like, comes to your class, blah, blah, blah. Like, they teach you 911, like, what to use it for, if you need help, the whole shebang. And I learned about 911, and that's how, you know, like, if you really need something done, you call 911, because that's for emergency cases. And then, like, you know, law enforcement is going to come help you. So, this is really going to make me sound evil, but it's okay. So when I was younger, I did not have the best relationship with my little brother. I kind of hated him because I'm the middle child. So it was like me and my older bro. I was the youngest, you know. And then this little gremlin came along and stole all the stardom from me. And I was like, fuck you. Fuck that you're my little brother. Like, I'm going to get this little fucking bitch out of here. You know what I mean? So, I go home, you know, ride the little school bus with my little backpack and whatnot, you know, get home. And I see that nobody's in the kitchen. Interesting. At this time, you know, there was just the one phone in the house, so I couldn't really go into my room and sneak off like you kids can these days, but nobody was in the kitchen, and that's where our landline was. If you don't know what a landline is, get the hell off my video. You're too young to be watching this shit. So, anyways, that's where it was. And I was like, perfect. Great. I was like, I'm going to call the police. And they are going to get rid of my little brother. I don't know how or why they would. I don't know why they would listen to a 6-year-old and just, like, kidnap my mom's child, now that I think about it, but at the time it all made sense to me. So I get the phone and I type 911, and then I just hung up. I got nervous. I was like, no, I can't do this. Like, fuck, I can't do this. Like, that's a little too much, because I was very shy when I was a kid, so, like, I couldn't speak on the phone or anything. And I was like, whew, no, hang it up. I kid you not, 5 minutes later, a policeman shows up at my front door! So, literally, the cops, like, it's just one sheriff. Like, I'm pretty sure, because I know that there was a cop in my neighborhood, like, growing up. So, it might have just been him, since he lived, like, down the road. I don't know. But we were kind of close to the police station in that neighborhood. So, like, I don't know. He got there real fucking quick. He knocks on the door, and my mom answers it, and she's like, hello? Because none of us were teenagers at the time. Like, we were all elementary school or younger. So she's like, hi. What's up? You know? And he's like, we got a call? 911 call? Would you know anything about that? And she was like, no, I didn't. And she looked at me. She was like, Kayla, did you call 911? And I was like, no, I think Robbie did. And Robbie is my little brother. And he was sitting, like, across the room, and he literally starts crying. He was like, oh, no, I don't know what that... And my mom literally goes, Robert! And fucking blows his shit up. I'm not even joking. She was lighting his ass up right in front of this cop, and the cop was like, yeah, you really shouldn't do that. Like, I'm really glad that, you know 911 and you know how to do it and everything, but please don't do it unless it's an absolute emergency. And so my little brother, I'm sitting there, he's getting his ass reamed by a cop and my mom, and then I know she's also going to tell my dad, and then he's going to beat his ass when he gets home. So he's sitting there having the worst day ever, and I'm literally watching, like, through the little stairwell, and I'm like, so... did not get my brother taken away by the authorities by any means, But it was a great show, and it did ruin his day. And at the time, when I was a little evil child, I just thought that was the best thing ever. Alrighty, that's all for this video. I hope you all enjoyed my crazy ass story and all that shit. So if you enjoyed it, please subscribe. I will hopefully have another video up in like a week or less. Hopefully. We'll see. Don't expect it, but if it happens, it'll be a great surprise for you. So that's all for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.